Hello, everyone, and welcome to Unfiltered, where we're going to kind of talk so you can get to maybe get to know me a little better, hopefully, feel some connection. I think we have a lot in common. And I'm going to open this mystery box, which I purchased that said, hey, in every box, there is a $200 value in here. Or you could get more than that, but at least $200 worth of stuff in here. So we're going to see that. And I thought I'd kind of talk about what my recent videos I've been kind of thinking of doing. Unfortunately, I've gone talking a little bit more about top politics, and I don't like doing it, even though my channel is called Unfiltered, because my whole concept of being unfiltered is not to alienate anybody. It's actually to just express my opinions without having to feel worried or judged. And I want all of you to feel the same. And by the way, I want to do so without being mean to each other, right? I think there's always a positive way to, or a polite way to express your opinion, because sometimes it's not always positive. Hey, I don't like your outfit. That's not positive. But it's my opinion, right? Because I don't want you to leave in the house looking like crap, right? So maybe we'll share some stories too. But I thought let's actually open this, because if you did click on the video for that, then I'm just gonna be like talking here and be like, what the hell? That's not what I wanted to watch. All right. I'm a little nervous because what if this is like crap in here? Well, I shouldn't be nervous. I bought this a long time ago, so I already spent the money. All right. So item number one, and they remember said that this could be a $200 kind of loot that you're getting. But the box is so small, so already a clue that it's probably junk. This is a wireless charger I got. Yay. I do have these. I wonder how well it works. I wonder what the quality of this is. Oh, it's kind of clear. It's like clear one with this, so maybe that could be useful. I actually will try it on my phone. I do have something hooked up over here, so let me see. Let's see. Yay. Oh, crappy. Let's see. Let's plug this in. I have to say, like, I have not been recording videos in a while. I've been going through mental health struggles. I think, like most people, right? Oh, it's charging, and then it turned off my light. That's not good. Oh, it disconnected lots of things. Oh my god. Let's get everybody back. No, I lost you. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my god. It was working, but my camera does not like to work at the same time. Oh my gosh. So now the light in the background went away, but luckily my background still, it did light up. It looked like it was charging my phone, so that's good. Jesus. Gotta be careful. I've been a power outage here. Hopefully you can still hear me when I was recording. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it was still, but you probably couldn't see me. The next item they gave me is this little clicky thing that I guess you could connect to your camera and record or take pictures when it's far away. So far, not even close to 200. Probably could find that. Oh my god, there's only 3 items in here. Look at this. Oh, not $200. All right. The next one is a digital breath alcohol tester. I don't really drink. I drink like maybe, I don't even know, maybe one time a year. Oh, does that have batteries? Thing work? It should say that I don't. So I'll try this. Interesting. keep this somewhere. Maybe like if I ever do decide to drink, right, I could bring it with me, test it. Well, that was a piece of junk. That was not lasting as long as I thought it would. So sorry about that. So like I said, with mental health, um, I've been struggling. I have always struggled with self-image issues and feeling really depressed about myself. My earliest kind of memory that I've had about me not being happy with myself was when I was young, looking in the mirror, and I think it was 6 or so, uh, looking in the mirror and saying like, "Why don't I look like Elvis Presley?" Right? That was the first sign and inkling of not being happy with myself. Of course, it didn't help that I had teachers that picked on me, even through elementary school, through high school. So, and peers. So I was called ugly as kid, and it was not a very positive environment. Uh, so I think that led to me as an adult, and I think everything always relates to trauma in your childhood, right? Um, coming back to being an adult, I think I told this story, but a story that always sticks to me is that in elementary school, and I laugh about it now, which is good, there was an assignment that my teacher gave Miss Tilly, right? Um, and she said, "Hey, everybody, I want you to write a name and of your friend in the class, and it's gonna go on the friendship wall." So it would say like Mary and Dave are friends, right? So everyone was paired with somebody, and I saw the names going up, and I was by myself, and I didn't have anybody. So Miss Tilly came over, and she was like, "Oh, Matthew, you don't have anyone, And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Everyone else is taken," and she didn't offer any solutions. So I was like, "Will you be my friend?" Little 6-year-old Matthew. I think that's six because it was first grade, right? I was like, "Will you be my friend?" And she was like, "No." She goes, "I have an idea." I was like, "Oh, really? Maybe you found a solution for my problem. Why don't you write yourself as your friend?" Wonderful idea. So I wrote, "Matthew is friends with Matthew." And the worst part of that is I had to sit next to that stupid friendship wall every day. So I saw like Mary, friends with Dave, like I said, Ellen, friends with Kate, Kim, friends with Jessica. I don't even know all the girls' names, but um, and it was really depressing. So I early on established at that moment, I was like, I am not going to have any friends. And as I grew older, I was kind of okay with that. And then it got time for like dating and stuff, and like in high school and everything. And I was kind of like okay with like not being alone. I was like, my future is being alone, so I didn't have that pressure. And I think it was all because of the friendship wall. It kind of like traumatized me. And, you know, I was gay, but not, I wasn't really interested in any of that stuff. So I didn't have my first drink until I was 21, 22. And I didn't have my first adult experience until it was my 20s, because I was still like a kid at heart. I was still trying to gain into that youth and that experience of trying to find myself. And even at 42, I'm still trying to find myself. I'm going to be 42, but 41, I'm still trying to find myself. I'm amazed by children and people who know what they want to do. I have no freaking clue what I wanted to do. And I'm like, I'm going to be like 80 in a nursing home, and all of a sudden I'm going to say as a nurse, I finally know what I want to do. And they'll be like, "Oh, that's nice, Mr. Rivera. Go to bed." So, I'll win the lottery. at the worst time. I was like, "Oh, Mr. Bear, you won the lottery! Oh, yay! Oh, this is gonna pay for your nursing home. Isn't that great news?" Yeah, sure. You know, but what we'll do is, since the money does mostly need to go to nursing home, uh, we're gonna get you flowers. I don't want flowers, you know. So this is the kind of luck I feel like I would have. You a memory that comes back to me. I'm just sharing memories so you get to know me better. Is me going to the mall with my mom, and it was a small mall in our local town in upstate New York, and we ran into this woman who I recall seeing from my childhood. At this time, she was like in her 70s, or I recall her being old as a child, older woman as a child, but she was this woman who looked like she hasn't bathed. Nice woman, I will say, right? But let's be honest, she didn't look like she bathed. She always carried around a cart with the trash bags in it, and we said hello. She was like, "Oh, well, Matthew, you've grown up so much," and I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And then we walked away, and my mom goes, "You know, I recall this memory of her with you." I was like, "Oh." She was like, "When you were a baby, she would pick you up, and she would like give you the tongue. I had no teeth at the time, but she would put her tongue in your mouth." And I was like, "What? What?" And I was like, "This." I was like a little. I was okay. I'm gonna be honest. This is not to be mean. I was disgusted. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, how many times has this happened?" She was like, "Three times." I was like, "Three times?" And you didn't stop her? Like, I will probably go after the first time. Well, the first time I'll be like, "What are you doing?" And then every time after that, when I see this woman headed toward my child, I will probably move them away. Um, my mom says she's traumatized by the story because every time I bring it up, I was like, "Can you believe that lady and that this happened?" My mother's like, "You know what? I am traumatized." I was like, "Well, we can share the trauma together because it's terrible." I asked my mom, I was like, "Did she do this to my siblings? Because I have two brothers and sisters, right?" And she was like, "No." I told my siblings that it did happen to them because I do not want to be alone in this trauma. So, like, when I told my sisters, I was like, "You know that lady?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "She gave you the tongue. She gave all of us the tongue when we were babies." And they're like, "No." And I was like, "Yes, I'm not alone. I need people to suffer with me in this." And, you know, when I told my sisters afterwards of like the story, they were like, "I don't remember you doing that to us. They're telling us a story." I was like, "Figures, because I can't forget it." So I also think like maybe like when people ask me like, there's two reasons why maybe I'm gay. I go, it's that experience because like she picked me up as a baby and I'm like and then she's putting her tongue in my mouth and I'm like and just seeing flashes of things and my brain is being reprogrammed, and then I'm gay because of that. So every time, let's say, if I were to kiss a woman or think about it, or even think about it, I'm thinking about this old lady kissing me. The opposite thing could have happened, right? I could have been developed a fetish from that moment and just been attracted to older women in their senior years. So I guess out of what happened, I guess I prefer that I am gay. So, uh, so I mean, yeah, the other thing, like I said, could have been me being attracted to older women. So I look back at that now and I laugh. I think lots of the trauma in that moment, I look back at and I'm like, what the hell? Um, that is crazy. So that's my little story. I try to keep my videos to 15 minutes. It gets below me a little bit. The mystery box was a crap, but if you want more videos, I do post videos about talking about the view. Want to get to know more a little more about me? Maybe want me to tell a few jokes and stories? Leave a comment. Tell me actually your embarrassing story. Um, let's share that. And then I can empathize with you and go, I can understand. I am traumatized well as well. So thank you. Like, subscribe, and until next time, stay safe. Be well. Let's click this thing. Out.